Hey everyone, welcome back to our corner of the web. Today I wanted to talk about the Book of Boba Fett and my thoughts on it. So if you haven't seen the show and you don't want spoilers, this is your warning, there will be lots of spoilers. Hope you enjoy. I want to start off by saying that overall the show was pretty good and I liked it. There were definitely some things that could have been better, but it wasn't bad. However, I do think that Boba Fett deserved better. Most people would agree that the pacing of this show was a little off, especially with episodes 5 and 6 throwing things off. This show is supposed to be about Boba Fett, and while I don't mind having other characters in there, to have 2 whole episodes about somebody else was kind of messed up. Both episodes were good, but they felt kind of out of place and more for The Mandalorian Season 3. Episode 5 was interesting, and I liked how they had Din learning how to use the darksaber and all of that. But I do kind of have mixed feelings about him just accepting that he's not a real Mandalorian just because he's taken his helmet off. Yeah, even after everything he went through with Bo-Katan and the other Mandalorians. Like, I get that was how he was raised, but I don't know. Maybe that would change if he does end up becoming the ruler of Mandalore. And I love the whole process of him fixing at the ship, but I'm not really sure how practical it would be for him in the long run, although it was adorable when he had Grogu with him. I've seen some people saying that they changed Luke Skywalker's character to kind of fit more with the Disney trilogy, and honestly I can see that happening. I was under the impression that both Luke and Ahsoka were some of the ones who didn't fully agree with the Jedi ways, but it's been a while since I've seen the movies and I haven't finished the Clone Wars, so I may be right or wrong, but either way, it is understandable that they would feel that way about Grogu's attachment. I did enjoy the flashbacks that we had in the early episodes, especially the one showing how Boba and Fennec came to work together, and of course the ones with the Tusken Raiders. It was good to give some context to how Boba Fett's character changed and why. I know some people preferred the cold-hearted bounty hunter, but honestly I don't mind as long as they don't make him out to be weak and take away his skills from before. Which for the most part they did pretty good, especially with the final episode with the fight scenes and the Rancor. I liked the reasoning Boba had behind wanting to rule and how he was determined to do it right. And it was interesting seeing them try to learn how to rule without any experience, and I hope we get to see more of that. I really liked how they brought in more characters from the animated shows, especially of course Cad Bane. It was really cool to see him in there, although there was something kind of off. I don't know if it was just a different shade of blue or his face shape or what. It just kind of changed how he felt for some reason. Maybe that's just me. And I really hope it's not like our fears for the MCU that they're gonna bring in new characters just to kill them off. But I know there's plenty of theories about him not actually being dead. I'm really glad that Cobb Vanth isn't dead, but I'm really confused because it looked to me like he got shot in the shoulder. And it's just kind of funny how in Star Wars people get shot in the same place and sometimes they live, sometimes they die. I'm also confused about the fact that he was in the Bacta tank and yet there was that mechanic guy there. Like, I thought the whole point of the Bacta tank was so you wouldn't need that guy. And speaking of which, the biker gang, I kind of agree that they felt that they were kind of out of place for the area and the aesthetic of Tatooine. So yeah, overall I did enjoy the show. It had some good action scenes, emotional scenes, comedic parts, and I just really hope they have a season 2 and give Boba Fett the show that he deserves. It was such an epic thing for him to come back from the dead, and yet now he's kind of living in the Mandalorian shadow, and it's kind of messed up. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below giving your thoughts on the show. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more videos. Until next time, bye.